Welcome back. Welcome back to Jim's Natural Hair Chat. And this week we are still on environmental toxins and how it relates to our health, our overall health, and our hair health. So we are on segment number 5. If you haven't seen 4, 3, 2, or 1, I suggest you go back into the feed and take a look at them because they are very useful and helpful of understanding different environmental toxins that hinder our overall health, which stagnates our hair growth. So let's get on into it. So, first of all, for people who do not know me, I am Jim. Welcome to my channel. I am the proud owner of City to Chick Woman's holistic lifestyle empowerment brand, and Natural Hair It Is. And what I do is teach and empower Black women how to fall in love with their natural hair by equipping them with the product regimen, hair care knowledge, and the skills they need to maintain and grow healthy natural hair. So let's get into it. So, environmental toxins. So, why do I talk about environmental toxins? Because environmental toxins are these unseen small toxins that are very powerful in regressing our health and our overall hair health. A lot of times we don't see them, we don't smell them, we don't taste them, but they're there and they attack our immune system and our gut health. And overall, these toxins build up over time, causing us major issues in our body and then retarding our growth of our hair. So, this is a holistic lifestyle brand, and I am totally into natural health, natural hair, and making sure that we are intentional with the choices that we make because we want to make sure that we are being in the preventive side, right? Because it's easier to try to prevent than to actually go ahead and stay in bad habit, have a disorder or a disease, and then try to work on and getting away. We don't want to do that. We just want to be healthy, live healthy, make healthy choices. So boom, let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about canned food. This is what I found in my cabinet. Yeah. So, do I eat this? No. It's nothing for me to dice up some tomatoes. Trust me, this that's in here has been sitting for a long time. Okay. The shelf life for canned food is very long. And it's great, if we were in war and if in fact that you just did not have any food and somebody gave this to you. But if you have a choice, this is not a choice that you would make. The reason why is because in this can, especially this can is actually in great condition. You see, it doesn't have any dents in it, right? But there's some cans that are out there that's through distribution and moving that they start to get dents and pings in it. And the deal is that the cans a lot of times have a liner or have mercury in it. Okay, and the deal is that mercury is very toxic to our system. So it forms like heavy metals in our system. And over time, this digresses our overall health and our hair health. So our hair gets its vitamins and nutrients from our blood, right? So when your system is built up with so many toxins, you will notice slow growing hair, very brittle hair, very dry hair, um, alopecia, thinning, balding, um, and that is enough right there, right? Yeah. So the deal is that we want to try to stay away from this. We're not in war. If in fact this is all you have, I am in no way, shape, or form trying to discredit you or your situation. We all fall on hard times. Um, and I just suggest that over time that when you get into a better predicament, that you eat less canned foods, okay? So the deal is that um, a lot of people use canned foods because it's faster. All they have to do is take a can opener, bust it open, pour it into a pot or pan, turn the heat on. Things are done very, very quickly. You know, we got working moms out there who don't have a lot of time trying to figure it all out, got less day than they do, work than time, So it's just that, people do these type of things for convenience, but they come with a price. So the mercury that's in it is very toxic. Also, it's called DPA. So I talked about that in my third video um, about plastics. So DPA um, actually is actually like is supposed to be better than the chemical that is in plastics that pose to stop you from the cancerous chemicals that's in plastic to be released. So we have a lot of plastics that are DPA free. But again, in my research, I found out because it is man-made that the DPA a lot of times are just as worse or just as bad or even worse than actually having the plastic. So like for this one right here, don't be fooled. It still has a lot of mercury in it. It says, if you notice, it says a non-GMO, and it has a non-DPA, and it has a liner in it. All right, so the deal is that foods like this, like I said before, it's great that it says GMO, project verified. Great. So if in fact that this is all you have, that's one thing. But if you can, it is best that you eat your fresh fruits. Okay, so that's number one on the list. Everything fresh. Yes, starting from scratch. Yes, getting it, cleaning it, cutting it up, starting it from scratch. That is going to be your best bet and your healthiest bet when it comes to your overall health. I know it takes more time to prepare your food, but it is well worth it, okay? Um, as well as the next best thing would be frozen. So frozen food is the next best under fresh. A lot of times frozen food is just really fresh food, just packaged. The reason why I'm not a frozen food fan, big deal, is because it just carries a lot of water in it. And I don't like that. It's almost like having soggy food. Once it's cooked up, you don't know the difference, but I'm just not a frozen food girl. But I will get frozen food instead of canned food any day. So The deal is that we don't want the chemicals in our body that comes from canned food, okay? We don't want the mercury, we don't want the DPA, and we don't want food that has chemicals in it that can be stored on a shelf life for months and months and years to come. It's just not overall healthy for us. So if you can pick your poison, I suggest that you put more time and effort in your cooking and get your food fresh and be intention about how you prepare it. Okay. The deal is that a lot of people say, okay, well, I'm going to live my best life and I'm going to eat what I want. It comes with consequences. Some people say, the deal is that we all want to die one day, right? But the thing about it is the quality of life. I don't want to age and wrinkle before my time. I don't want the aches and pains before my time. I don't want my hair thinning out and going balding before my time. I want to be fine as long as I possibly can. So that means that I have to go the extra mile and take care of myself and be attention about what I put inside my body. And the deal is that while we are younger, we have more energy to be able to do the things that we want to do, right? So it's really good that we can be intentional about the foods that we put in our body, because over time, what this does is it puts us in a predicament that we have great health. But when we're older and you don't have the energy and you don't have the money to go out there and make it, then you are putting yourself in a predicament where as though you're very, very sickly, you're on high medication, and your medication, a lot of times for older people, I see all the time, their medication is mad expensive. Their health coverage cannot cover it, and they still have to pay a portion of it, and they on fixed income. So you have to pick your poison. Is either you're going to eat healthy and have your body heal itself and correct itself, or you're going to eat bad and you're going to pay for it later in prescriptions. Me personally, I'd rather pay for it now in healthy foods and in my time than put it in prescription medication and looking old before my time and lacking the quality of life that I know that God wants me to have. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that was clear and you understood where I was coming from as far as your hair health. Um, Let me just go over that just so you understand that, these chemicals that are the mercury and the DPA that are in the canned foods are just absolutely toxic and cancerous in your body and builds heavy metals. So this is the reason why also that a lot of us have to detox, because we wind up getting so many problems with our overall health because of the buildup of toxins over time. Okay? All right, great. So this is Jem. Again, I like for you to share and subscribe and be a part of the community and like this video, especially for my YouTube algorithm. And I will be back with another video soon. So this segment has 6 segments. So this is the 5th segment. So if you haven't seen all of them, the 4, third, the 2, and the second, and the first one, I suggest you go back and take a look at them because they all are very super helpful. Okay, so you have yourself a great evening or a great day or a great morning, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.